Morning guys, we had a really good night last night. We've been awake a bit of a while now. We're kind of waiting for it to get a little bit later because we want to go to the bull ring, but I don't think it opens till 9 o'clock. So we're just having a coffee. We went to Sainsbury's on the way home and brought some like bits and pieces back to the room, but we were quite restrained and we didn't drink all the alcohol. We did eat some of the Reese's cups and the grapes. We brought grapes back, grapes and booze, but we didn't drink that. And we bought these pot noodle things, this Kabuto brand. I've not heard of those before. I wouldn't recommend them. They were horrible. I had the beef pho and it tasted, it had like lime and coriander in it. Just reminded me of washing up liquid. Wasn't a pleasant experience. But we're hoping to go for breakfast in Selfridges now. See you later. This is a Ben & Jerry's vending machine. We didn't have any, but that's cool. Just checking out now. It's £3 for a little cup of Ben & Jerry's. So we've just arrived at Selfridges, but it isn't actually open yet. Well, it seems the food court's open, but I think they've got a restaurant. I really want Eggs Benedict for breakfast, so we're on the hunt for that. If not, we may settle for McDonald's. Well, we'll see anyway. And then we're going to do a little bit of shopping and then head home. Don't want to be too late back today because we've got bits and pieces to do at home and we just want to make the most of our day off. But yeah, that's the plan. So change of plan on the breakfast. We're actually having ham and cheese paninis and a couple of coffees, which I have to say doesn't look great. It's got like scuzz floating on the top of it. And this is from this coffee shop. We couldn't decide between Drucker's, the coffee shop, and there's Muffin Break next door as well. It turns out Selfridges doesn't actually open until 10 o'clock. That's way too late to get breakfast, so that's why we decided to go for these in the end. So the coffees were pretty grim, so we've decided to come for a fruit juice thing, the fuel stock we're at. So it's fruit juice fuel. I'm having this one, which is a chocolate rocket, and Trevor's having a gym junkie. Oh, we're in Selfridges now. This is the jelly bean bowl. It's made totally out of jelly beans. Something, but this is all the like imported food stuff. They've got, probably most excited about these Reese's Puffs. I've never seen those before, like a breakfast cereal. And so they've got Pop-Tarts too. And it's not just the Reese's Pop-Tarts they've got all other Pop-Tarts around the back as well. And Lucky Charms, love Lucky Charms. And a giant jar of fluff. Every Pop-Tart flavour you can imagine. It's not Jemima maple syrup. We've definitely had that before. We're at Trevor's parents' house. And then it's just like cake mixes and other bits too, but there's lots in here. It's a pretty cute ice bucket. This is the Alessi stand now. This is the cackets and stuff. So beautiful. So these are seasonings for popcorn, and as you know, Trevor's been doing his own popcorn recently. So we're having a look at them. But as he said, like, it's really easy to just mix up your own. I don't know if they're worth it. They're $3.75. I mean, do you want powdered butter? My favourite section is probably the tea section, and we found the syrups as well. We definitely want to get some syrups to go with the coffee machine, but they haven't got a huge selection. I'm not sure if we'll order here or maybe look some up online. So we're on the train now, we're on our way home. We saw loads of really nice stuff in Selfridges, but I actually ended up buying something from the Entertainer, which is the toy store. Of all the things I could have brought, this is what I went for. It's Lego. It's a flying ice cream truck that shoots little ice lollies. Is that the coolest thing ever? And you can make it into, like, you know, the truck on its own. It's 2-in-1 Lego. We're definitely going to play this afternoon. So we've just got home and I had lots of post waiting for me, which I always like. This is some stuff that Linwoods have sent me to review. Quite interested in that. I asked them specifically to send me something with goji berries because I like those, and it's like a seed mix thing, I think, and you can mix it in with your bacon or like have it with desserts sprinkled on yogurt and thing, and they've sent me a couple of other ones as well. And then the Sausage Man book has come. So Jason, who I did the sausage tasting with for National Sausage Week at the end of last year, has written a whole book about his experience, and he sent me a copy of it, which was so nice of him. I'm really looking forward to getting that. I'm going to pop the link below for this as well. You can get it on Amazon, and he had some really good offers for it on the Kindle recently, so definitely check that out. It's going to be really interesting. So it's the true story of Britain's official sausage taster. It's going to be a good one. And then this magazine, this is actually my birthday present from my mum, and she's brought me a subscription to this Kyono Ryori, which is the everyday cooking magazine, and it goes with a TV show. And when I was learning Japanese, I learned a lot of my Japanese through recipes, and they have a matching TV show. And when I was in Japan, I used to buy the magazine and watch the TV show and, you know, try and follow along with the recipes. And she's brought me a subscription to this for a year, so I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things more with my Japanese by cooking all of these recipes in here. So I'm going to work on translating them. And the good thing about learning Japanese through recipes is if you haven't followed the recipe right and you've got the Japanese, you know, translation wrong, then the recipe, the food won't turn out well. So it's a really simple way of learning pretty quickly. So I'm going to have a good look through this and have a go at some of the recipes. We're having some kimchi pancakes for tea, and we're having them with some sausages that came in the pork delivery. Yeah, I'm going to write a blog post about these, so I wanted to do them now before Pancake Day. It's actually the last day in February today, guys, so I guess it's the end of Febvlog. I've got a few things that I'm going to film next week, just maybe put together like a weekly vlog like I normally do when it's not like a full-on vloggy month, because we've got some nice food bits planned. We're going for afternoon tea, we're going to Ludlow, which is a really nice foodie place, and we're going to the food centre there. So there'll be bits and pieces to share still, but I'm not going to be doing the daily vlogging. I was just doing that celebrating being 30, and I am now, and I have to say it hasn't been as bad as I probably was anticipating it to be. Don't know why I got all freaked out there for a little while, but it's fine. I'm really excited about things that we've got coming up. Yeah, so thanks for joining me this month. Have a great weekend. See ya.